What's up, everybody? It's Fabio Potent. You know this. It's been a minute, y'all. Just want to talk about real quickly. Young Fish Reverse Punishment, man. So the arc finally got animated. The hype is here. Everybody loved it. This is when it sold me into the series. So I just wanted to get some quick ideas, some quick thoughts out there on maybe just sold you on this arc. It might have just sold you on Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh yeah, one last thing. This video contains heavy spoilers to Young Fish Reverse Punishment. So if you haven't read or watched that arc, do not watch this video unless you don't care. I know some people still click on videos and somehow still, oh, you spoiled me. If you still saw this, and you still clicked, and you still comment, it's over for you. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, spoilers ahead. A couple things. The character that gets introduced, Junpei. Junpei gets introduced this arc as somewhat of an edgy, kind of dark character, kind of emo, kind of he is. Pretty sad, but pretty relatable, I guess people would say. He's just a dude, man. He's just a guy trying to watch a movie, and the dudes that was picking on him at school is there. And Mahito's introduction, I think, is what really got me at first, was the idea that, well, this guy just killed him, that was it. And I didn't, you see that all the time, like, oh, mindless murder is just, commonplace in manga and comics and stuff like that. But what happens in the end, the how it was done, how it all comes back full circle is what really sold you on this arc. So Mahito gets introduced, and he transforms the kids that were bullying Junpei into transfigured humans, turning them into abominations or whatever of the sort. Junpei asks him, why was it you that did that? Mahito, were they important to you? Flashbacks, anger, feelings. Junpei asking, can I do what you just did? Asking him, can I do that? Because he doesn't even know if he can. And not only that kind of idea, that kind of dark character, you get the same thing with Nanami. Nanami's not really a dark character, but introductions, I would say. You get introduced to more characters. So now you get to see what more of the world is like. So you get introduced to Nanami, who's another Jujutsu sorcerer, and he is not like Gojo. He's more calm, laid back, relaxed, but he kind of has like a real cool work ethic to him. Classic 9-to-5, white collar businessman. Go to work, clock in, do his thing at the desk, and then he go home. You gotta respect that. How can you not respect that? And just that kind of like, okay. So this is one of the characters, so this is kind of what the world is like. Now, I think what Nanami stuck with me also is because he's like the second adult sorcerer. We said that. And he has some pretty funny adult gags, talking about, I'm trying to clock out by 9 to 5, I ain't trying to be here all night. And, recognizing those little losses over time is what it takes getting into adult. But let's just get straight to the shit. Let's talk about why we're really here. We're here because of the conclusion of this arc, aren't we? The dark finish, the idea that Junpei didn't make it. Let's be honest. I thought he was going to join. When I was reading this weekly, I thought Junpei was going to join this arc. And I thought that he would, join the crew. And that would be the 4, but it wasn't. And one of the things that really got me was how off guard it was. At least to me. Maybe I was an idiot. Maybe I should have expected him to die. But I didn't. I thought he was going to live for sure. I thought that he would be the 4th crew member. It would be him, Nobara, Megumi, and, Junpei, and, Yuji. That would be the 4, but nah, that's not how it went. The arc, the idea of Mahito actually being a curse, Mahito doing what he's supposed to do. Because think about what he did, right? He killed those kids that were bullying Junpei. He manipulated him. He gave him speeches, told him that I support everything that you are and who you are. There's nothing wrong. You should surpass indifference. You should feel more than that. He then played the game, got him to meet up with Yuji, separated him and Nanami, then made them become friends, then killed his mother, then proceeded to use that as a way to exploit him to go think that there was the kids at the school that did it, then to have him be the whole tool to not curse him, but to try to break Yuji. See, Mahito played the long game, and it's just incredible to me. Yeah, I just like what he does what he is. I like when, I know it sounds simple, but I like when a villain says that they are something and they do it. He says he's a curse, so he curses people. He cursed Junpei, cursed his mind, corrupted him, got him and his mother killed. They're both dead. He killed the family. All right, he's a ruthless savage. Mahito's the GOAT. But I think that's what the big reason why people sold on this arc was it didn't go how people normally thought. I think Jujutsu Kaisen was a pretty just okay story, just the same. You know, it wasn't anything crazy, but you know, once it got to this, you're like, oh, okay, I see why people, you know, I was like, okay, I'm here, and then it just kept getting better and better and better ever since then. So I'm just wondering if other people were the same way. Like, was it the conclusion of this arc that Junpei didn't make it, as well as the fight too? Because there's that scene, I forgot how can I mention that scene with Sukuna and Mahito laughing at Yuji's defeat, his embarrassment. You know, Yuji, he asked Sukuna for help, but it's just like, you know, we're curses. And then Yuji remembers, I forgot, these guys always and will always be curses. You know, so many great moments in this arc. That scene, I love that panel, just absolute despair and embarrassment and defeat. Nanami's flashback, right, as he gets, you know, Mahito's domain expansion, the embodiment of self. There's so many great moments. Nanami's backstory is beautiful, relatable, calm. You know, as you get older, a simple thank you does go a long way. You know, life sucks, and you know, just getting to say like, you know what, thanks for doing that for me. You know, it makes you feel good a little bit. And I just love how he's like, keep your thanks, dirty ass curse. I've got plenty of gratitude. I have no regrets. Absolute legend. You know, we get the Sukuna scene, a fucking Yuji, you know, a Sukuna, Yuji breaking in the domain. Sukuna like, I told you touch me one more time, yank. The fight was badass. The end, clean. Everything was just clean, man. Everything was just clean. It was just clean. But like I said, this arc just catches a lot of people off guard, I think. When I spoke to a lot of people about this arc, it seems like this is the arc that sold them on Kaisen. Before they were like, okay, you know, it's cool. It's like, this is a cool little show. Like, you know, it's a cool little anime. But this is when we started to say, oh, this is going to be different. This shit is different. But then it gets even better from here. This is not shit. If you've been watching this, if you're an anime only, this isn't shit. I'm telling you right now, it's not shit. But the fight was beautiful to me. What it stood for, the two sides. Mahito being the ultimate curse. You know, understanding what he is. Trying to just mess with Yuji. And then just toying on the fly. You know, he's still a child at this point. Trying to figure out how to use his abilities. He's trying to new things out. And he's thinking, he's like, this isn't going to work. I'll do this. Like, the fight IQ in Kaisen is insane. The choreography was insane. I love the mortal enemy scene. You know, that's that. What is this? He's my mortal enemy. It's just, this arc was great, man. Just want to get some ideas, quick thoughts out there because it's been a minute since I put out a video. But yeah, man. What do you think about Your Gung Fish Reverse Punishment? Did you guys get sold? If you're an anime only, I want to hear from you. Is this when you got sold? Are you sold on Kaisen now? And if you're a manga reader and you've been reading the series for a minute, is this when you got sold like me? But yeah, that's it, man. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna do another video though soon talking about the chapters because whew, that shit's crazy. But no spoilers because this is just talking about Young Fish Reverse Punishment real quick. We back. It's lit, man. Yeah, man. I've seen the hype, man. The reception of this arc. Kaisen is on the. I knew it was gonna be big, but I didn't think it was gonna be like this. I know people said Big 3 would never happen again, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really into Chainsaw Man, but that shit is big too. So we got some 2020 is looking pretty good for shonen right now. I'm a big Kaisen guy, but I know a lot of people like Chainsaw Man too. So yeah, Young Fish Reverse Punishment though, all the hype. Can't wait for the next arc. What y'all think about this arc, man? Did it go like how you expect? Did you think this is gonna happen like this? Did you think it was gonna go down like that? Did you say, yeah, okay, like it was cool, like I'm not, you know, I wasn't too impressed, or were you saying like, nah, bro, I ain't see that shit coming a mile away? Or you did see it coming, but you still liked it? What are some of your other favorite parts? What did you think about Nanami? Do you like Mahito? You're like, nah, fuck that guy, he's an asshole. What do you think about Yuji's development and him as a character so far? I actually think the anime is doing him a lot of justice. And rereading the series, I think people hate on him too far. Say he's kind of bland. I don't really think so. But yeah, man, Young Fish Reverse Punishment. Cold story, again. Cold game. I think the coldest thing though, one more thing before I go, the coldest thing about this arc is Junpei dies, but one of the people that bullied him survived, and man, not that it's bad or anything, but just them talking about that scene after the arc, talking about how they have to carry that sin of changing his heart and messing with him, regardless of what had happened, and understanding that they don't even know how he really died, but still taking that burden, and then usually trying to understand what is a natural death. Is that even a possible task? Man, this is when I'm telling you, this is when I was sold on Kaisen. But like I said, what about y'all? Comment down below, tell me what y'all think. Like and subscribe. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter. I'll be putting out a video like the next couple of days about the next couple of chapters and some more other content. We gonna go crazy 2021. And Riser 2 about to come out. Oh yeah, I'm about to go crazy. I'm about to make a video for Riser. Got some SMT. Yeah, we going crazy. But yeah, I'm Fabio Potent. I'll see y'all in the next one.